What's up, YouTube? It's your boy DJ LiftOFF, and you don't want to miss this flight. Now, in today's video, we are going to be breaking down a scratch pattern from RC3. Now, this is definitely going to be for your intermediate to higher level scratch DJs. However, I am going to be breaking this down at a really slow pace, so I do recommend anybody to try it out. I'll also be showing you a few different variations because it is a little bit complex. However, there's always various ways you can do things, and it also encourages you to be creative as well. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Right before we get started, I will be breaking this scratch pattern down as if we're dropping after 2 bars. So 8 beats total, then we're gonna drop. All right, DJs, I have my Serato scratch sentence loaded on my left deck. You can download this for free at DJLiftOFF.com. So go ahead and get this loaded up, or you can use whatever track that you like, of course. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our crossfader close. Of course, again, our track is playing. The very first part looks just like this. Okay, that's all we have at first, and make sure you pay attention to the speed, because the speed and the control in this particular scratch pattern is going to be everything. It will make a big difference. So again, okay, so with this, starting with our crossfader close, we're just letting our vinyl go, or kind of doing a forward scratch, catching that crossfader or catching that vinyl, closing the crossfader, and then we're just gonna pull back quickly, and then we're gonna do a click just like that. Now we're gonna go forward, holding this vinyl the entire time. We're gonna go forward, just like that, a click again. And then this time when we pull back, we're actually gonna go 2 slow transformer clicks back. Okay, so we have, again. Okay, that's what we have so far. The next part looks like this. Okay, so that's what we have next. Let's go ahead and break that down. So after we do that first part, we're gonna go directly into a quick baby, or two quick baby scratches, or a scribble. However, when we actually get here, pay attention to where the crossfader is. So going back to the beginning. So as you can see, my crossfader is closed. So you're gonna remember, as you're doing this scribble or these 2 quick babies, you're actually gonna have to push off of the end to do these quick babies. So keep that in mind. Once you do those, you're gonna push forward and you're gonna close this crossfader. This is gonna be a fast push forward. You're gonna cut that sound out just like that. Now we're gonna come back, opening this crossfader, just like that. So a quick transformer click, or kind of like a reverse stab back. So once we get here, we have a crab scratch, 3 quick clicks going forward, just like that. Now, once we get here, catching that vinyl, we're gonna pull back quickly, again, with that kind of reverse stab. So we have a click there. Now here, we're actually gonna let our vinyl go, just like that. Close that crossfader after we do that. We're gonna pull back. Now we're gonna let it go one more time. And then we're gonna close that crossfader, and we're gonna pull back slowly as we open that crossfader. So I know that was a lot, so let's just go through this one more time a little bit slowly. So we're gonna have from the top. So now the last part is just gonna be 1 full bar of doing the same thing the entire time. And I'm gonna show you a few different ways that you can do it. First, I'll show you exactly how I believe RC3 was doing it. So essentially, the first variation, how I think RC3 is essentially doing it, is you're gonna start a little bit behind the sound. You're gonna actually push forward first, and you're gonna cut the sound out, just like this. Now, I know for a fact, the reason why his sounds so crisp is because he is doing a tear scratch as far as like the vinyl hand. And as he's coming back in a tear scratch, essentially all you're doing is this. If I open this crossfader, once you're here, you're coming back halfway, and then you're coming back all the way. So it's kind of like, And as you can see, mine isn't even that crystal clear. So I do it a different way. However, I want to show it to you the way he does it first. So you're gonna push forward, cut that sound out. As you're coming back with that tear scratch, you're just gonna give the crossfader 2 clicks. Just like that. So crossfader will be open. You're doing that same thing again, pushing forward, closing that crossfader, and then 2 clicks back. Okay, so if you want to try those tears, definitely going to take some practice, but I prefer, or I recommend you try to do it that way first. Now, again, you're just doing that literally for an entire bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. Then you're dropping. Now I'm going to quickly show you the other variations because again, you are just doing the same thing over and over. So you can do a 2-click flare, which will look like this. The way I would probably do it is like this, just because it's easiest for me. However, I will be practicing doing it the way that RC3 did it. However, this is the way that's easiest for me. So with this, all we're doing is we're letting that vinyl go while we push our crossfader forward, closing that crossfader. Then we just have 2 transformer clicks back. So we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, and dropping after that last one. So full thing all put together slowly sounds just like this.
Give me what I want.
All right, DJs, so there's the full 2-bar scratch pattern. Again, this is a little bit more complex. I would say definitely for an intermediate or higher level scratch DJ. However, take it as slow as you need to and definitely try to get it down. Now, if you did enjoy this video, please press that like button. Also press that subscribe button so you know the next time that I upload a video. You'll only know that if you turn on the notification bell. So subscribe and turn the notification bell on. And without further ado, I will catch y'all on the next